Hi there. So today's tutorial is going to be a very basic one, but a skill that still so many people don't know how to do, and it perpetually amazes me. But that's why people like me are here to show you. And that is simply how to sew on a button. Now in this example, I'm actually making this little reading cushion here, and on the back I want to add 3 buttons. I've done one already, as you can see, and I need to add 2 more. So I'm going to walk you through the steps of how to add one of these in. Now all you're going to need obviously is your thread and a needle, and all I do is I cut off a length of thread, then I loop it around so I've got my 2 raw ends, the 2 tippy bits up here, and I'm going to thread them through, and that's what I've got here. So I've got my 2 raw ends here, and then that loops down and around. Now I'm going to drop this camera down so you won't be looking at me any further, and I hope you find this useful. Now I haven't let anybody in my house know that I'm doing this, so if there's any interruptions, all I can do is apologise. Okay, put my leg up so I've got a bit of support here too. Right, so this is where we want it to be. Now, in order to guide where I want to be on the other side, all I'm going to do is go to the centre of the buttonhole here, and I'm going to pop my needle all the way through and just pick up a couple of threads, like so. I am going all the way through. I no longer want this piece here. And you'll see I've now got my little loop just here. And I'm going to use that loop to push my thread through, and it creates a little knot. Just going to pop that there just while I undo this button, so I've got a bit more space just to work in. There we go. Right, and just for a bit of security, I'm just going to pop another little feed through like so. And now we're ready to add our button. So my button's got 2 holes in it, and I'm just going to go up from the bottom upwards. So we want to see the red. I'm going to turn it around like so, and I'm going to go through to the other side just to anchor it. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to fold this little band in half so that we can see all the way through that hole just there. And now what I'm going to do is go from the back in through the hole down to the bottom hole and push through. As it pushes through, it's going to catch my fabric like so. I'll show you from this angle for a minute. And I'm going to go back through to that top one. The hole's all ready for me there. And then through the bottom one, and the bottom one will catch the fabric to hold it nice and secure. Through the air, through the fabric. And you can do that as many times as you want. Because I'm using double thread, I would say 4 times is enough. So this will be my last one going through. So now we just need to tie off the thread. The way I do it is I go through my threads that have looped at the back here, push the needle halfway like so, get your thread and wrap it around the needle once, twice, using my finger just to pinch it and hold it, and pull the needle out, and that will create a knot. I'm going to take my needle and I'm going to bury the thread now, and I'm just going to take it through my fabric but not all the way. Take it across the fabric about by 1 inch, so you can't see it on either side, it's just gone through the fabric. Pull it out, give it a slight tug, and then trim the thread away. And as I release it, the fabric's disappeared, the cotton's disappeared into the fabric. And we have a functioning buttonhole. I need to open it up just a little bit more. In fact, while I'm here, let me just do that. I wouldn't recommend doing it this way. I would be using your snips ready for that. I might just have to, there we go. And there we go, that's 2 buttonholes, all done. Nice and firm, nice and secure, nice and neat. There we go. I hope you found that useful. Take care everybody and see you soon. Bye bye.